that our Prime Minister, Simon Èkpà, is not a terrorist. Neither is Cho Ayaba, the Amazonian leader. They are only fighting for the freedom of their people. They are only fighting to free their citizens from the terrorist state of Nigeria and Cameroon. Nigeria is a terrorist state. The terrorism that goes on in Nigeria today is being perpetuated and is being encouraged by the policies of Nigerian leaders currently led by President Tinubu. The programs, the policies they have in place, such as the reintegration and rehabilitation of known terrorists, have increased terrorism in Nigeria. The master plan to Islamize Nigeria has made these reintegrated terrorists to be sent to places like the Biafraland, where they now kill innocent Biafrans who do not wish to be Islamized by the Nigerian state. That is what is going on. The plot by the Nigerian president and the Nigerian government to take away our Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon Èkpà, has contributed to a lot of deaths in Biafraland. The essence of this press conference today is to let the world know and to let Biafrans know that the fight for our freedom, the fight to be free, the fight for us to rule ourselves is continuously being destroyed, being undermined, being plotted against by the Nigerian government, using different avenues to do this. One of the avenues they've used to do this is to plan with the with the Nigerian Foreign Affairs Secretary of State, whom Tinubu recently appointed, to plan to complain with the Finnish embassy in Nigeria to remove our Prime Minister, Simon Èkpà, just weeks before our declaration in Finland. Nigeria orchestrated this. Nigeria planned this using the Foreign Affairs Secretary of State, the appointed minister. And they were able to work closely with Finland, with the Finnish authorities, to remove our Prime Minister just weeks before the declaration of our independence in Lahti, Finland. Their plot is, by removing our Prime Minister, we are not going to be able to declare our independence in Finland. They succeeded in removing our Prime Minister weeks before our declaration. But we Biafrans, we were resolute. And we were able to still redeclare Biafra. We did that in Finland on November 29, 2024. Another way, the Nigerian state, who the whole world knows, Nigerian state that have continued to subjugate Biafrans, that have continued to kill innocent citizens of Biafra, have continued to marginalize Biafrans, have continued to destroy and block our self-determination, is by sending their reintegrated terrorists into the Biafra territory to continue to kill our people, kill innocent citizens, just for mentioning Biafra, just for our belief, just for fighting for our freedom. I want the world to know Nigeria is a terrorist state, and they have their tentacles spread across the world. Finland has become one of the stooges being used by the Nigerian government and Norway to suppress our rights as individuals, to suppress our freedom, to suppress our self-determination. How else could Finland keep our Prime Minister for this long while you are carrying out an investigation? We see some racist tendencies in this plot and in this plan to continue to detain a Finnish resident, on the claims and on the purported crime that Nigeria state, that is known for terrorism and supporting terrorism, killing Christians, mass burying individuals in all parts of Nigeria, but in Borno State, in Zamfara State, in Kaduna State, in Lagos State, in Southeast, in South-South, in Ehamufu, in Azambo, in Onisha, in Aba, there have been mass massacre of innocent citizens by the Nigerian state. Nobody is accounting for this. In most cases, the president makes no speech about that. The ministers working with him makes no speeches about that. The January killings of 2025, where innocent Biafrans were killed in their homes in Biafra territory in Southeast Nigeria. The Nigerian government has refused, has not said anything about that. The Southeast governors, South-South governors, none of them is talking about that. How can a people continue to keep quiet when their people are being killed and massacred daily? And Finland and Norway, you want to become part of this, you want to become part of this crime, to continue to play a role in this system. That is something we will never accept. Another way they try to do this is to break the spirit of Biafrans. Just on the mere lies the Nigerian government has given them. The Nigerian state has given all these fabricated lies against us. So it's not even about Simon Èkpà. It's not even about Choi Yaba. It is about the plan, the continued plan by the Nigerian government and the ministers that work under them to continue to suppress the freedom of the Biafrans, to continue to kill us, using different avenues they have across the globe to do this. We want to bring it to the attention of the world that any foreign government that is participating in this criminality against the Biafran people or innocent citizens or the Amazonians that have the right to self-determination, that foreign government is part of the crime. From terrorism to fundraising to whatever, to instigation. Why should Finland continue to hold our prime minister? Reprimand
care of the everyday things what are needed, not that the person self takes the one's authority and position, not at all. And that was, Simon got like few minutes to think the answer he gave to me, because those days we didn't even speak directly, me and him. It was just his opinion. And he recognized that later that he thought he is, realistically he thought he's away for a couple of days, only maybe a week, and comes back. And if something urgent comes, there must be somebody in the office to pick his mail and answer his calls. And that is why she authorized Madame Gosi to be that person as a chief of staff and helper to him, not prime minister on his place.
All right, you have had that video. That is the person that Ogenkiri brought to Biafrans to show Biafrans that he's doing his job very well. That Mazi Simon Èkpà is speaking to him through this woman, and that is the lawyer of Mazi Simon Èkpà. Biafrans, this is the former ex-wife of our prime minister. Now, Madam, to be honest, let me advise you a little bit. If you want to shoot your shots very well, stop following this Ogenkiri, because they will land you in serious trouble. Go and deal with the Nigerian government. Let them wire you good money. These people, they don't have what it takes. They don't have what it takes. I'm telling you the truth. Talk to Nigerian government, the people who have the swag, the people that eat oil money, the people that steal our money to, to bribe countries to repatriate people. Those are the people you should be dealing with, not these animals, not these fools. We are wiser than what is going on. Now, in your word, you said the Prime Minister said took time to think of who was going to become the next Chief of Staff. And he said it's Madam Ngozi Orakwe. And thank God that Biafrans heard that from you. Now, what is Ogenkeri's problem? Ogenkeri, what is your problem? What is your problem? Why are you deceiving Biafrans? I didn't want to talk to you directly before, but I think we can't keep quiet anymore. You've been attacking Madam Ngozi Orakwe, our DPM. You have been attacking her left, right, and center. We want to ask you, Ogenkere or Ogengwere, what is your problem towards Madam Ngozi Orakwe, the woman that declared Biafra on the 29th of November 2024? What is your problem? What is your problem, Ogenkere? Now, you are not talking about the people that were unalived in the whole of the Southeast that came back to enjoy their Christmas celebration. These people, these unknown men, came and opened fire on innocent citizens that came to enjoy their lives in December. You are playing with the blood of the innocent people that lost their life in December and in the whole of Biafraland and the whole of the Southeast. You are playing with their blood. You are playing with the lives of our people. What did Madam Ngozi Orakwe do to you? What did she do to you? Really, what did she do to you? If you have not collected money from the Nigerian government, why are you attacking Madam Ngozi Orakwe every single day? Why you took can you see how stupid she is? With your English, like you can't even speak correctly. You know, now this woman for doing what? Ogenkere, your cup is filled up. Your cup is filled up. The Nigerian terrorist government paid you to disrupt what is going on, to disrupt what was happening, to make sure that this declaration never hold. You know what you did. And because this woman has smarted you, you now want to nail her. You are going to prison very soon, no? Because I don't know what you are looking for. Mazi Simon Èkpà said, okay, let this woman become the chief of staff. The woman is not even saying that I want to become the prime minister. Chief of staff, if you don't become the prime minister of the Biafran government in exile, are you going to die? What is wrong with you, Mr. Man? Why can't you face your finance, whatever? And this same finance that they are telling you now to bring account, you refuse to bring the account. To declare the account, up to how many days? How many weeks? If you didn't collect money, why can't you come out and declare that account to Biafrans? You are here going from one meeting to another, trying to manipulate Biafra. You think we are stupid? You think Biafrans are fools? Let's talk to you. You're a criminal. You are a thief, a murderer. You conspired with the Nigerian government to destroy our people. And you're not going to go scot-free. You are not going to go scot-free. What did Madam Ngozi Orakwe do to you? Your Oga, your chief of staff, you can't bow before her. If you have not collected money, you are playing to the gallery of the Nigerian terrorist government payments. And that's what you are playing on. Because I don't see why all this distraction. I don't see the reason why all these your shenanigans will be playing out. You are talking to people to follow you, to come to your side as what? As who? As who? As the prime minister, or as who? You are just being so stupid, so arrogant, making Biafrans to believe that prime minister is dead. Prime minister can never come out again to come and speak to them. That's what you are. That's what you are portraying. That's what you are projecting to the Biafrans. You this mad idiot. What is wrong with you? Why don't you put yourself down, man? Who the hell do you think you are, man? Who the F do you think you are? You went to bring, and madam, let me tell you something. As a wife, or as an ex-wife, no matter what you are going through with your husband, you shouldn't let these animals come and bring down your personality. They're not supposed to even come out for any reason. You tell them, look, My husband is fine wherever he is. Anytime that is free, he will come and address Biafra. I don't want to get involved. Why getting involved? These people will rubbish you. They will make a mess of you. Heroes are not known this way, madam. Good ladies, good women are not known this way. You come and speak to Biafra. Are you talking to us on behalf of who? On behalf of what? They called you a lawyer. At the end of the day, the same person that called you a lawyer is still now telling us that you are this what is it called? Our prime minister's wife. Yeah? You're not supposed to do that. Okay, Kerry, back off from this struggle. The struggle does not belong to you, as well as it doesn't belong to Èkpà, and as well, it doesn't belong to the family of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The struggle belongs to all the indigenous people of Biafra. And we have identified all our leaders. Our leaders are Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Simon Èkpà, Madam Ngozi Orakwe. These are the three people we know. So back the hell off. And if you come close again, you ain't going to find it funny. Biafrans, don't listen to this animal because you're an idiot, a fool, a thief, and a cryptomaniac. That is who you are. A murderer. People died. People are dying in the whole of the South. The Nigerian terrorists, Fulani bandit armies are unaliving our people. You can't come out to address it. All you do is to go and fight Madam Ngozi Orakwe. For what reason? Who the hell are you, man? Biafrans will now sit down and be watching these idiots operate, talking as Onyekwana Kewo, as Omongu na Agbalu, Kogidi na-egbu ya Kewo. Who the hell are you, man? And yet you are here ranting up and down. What the F is wrong with you, man? Okay, go and sit down one place before Biafrans change it for you. Just deceive yourself. Yes, you can grant interviews, you can say anything, but don't try to confuse Biafrans. Don't try it. Try it in here. You're a criminal. You sold your hand. So if it's the money that you want to pay back to the government of Nigeria that you're looking for, you can't get it because we're wiser than that. Please, Biafran, be careful of this animal.
That are here. Honorable EJ, go ahead, please. And introduce the representatives. Is Honorable Chair here? Honorable EJ, go ahead, please unmute yourself.
Okay. Greetings, my Deputy Prime Minister, Honorable Secretaries, Cabinet members, Great Biafrans, and Attorney Levy. My name is Ijoma Happiness Eze. I am the Continental Rep for North and South America. You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and introduce Henry, Honorable Henry, the Rep for Asia.
Okay, good morning from this part of the world. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. Good day, our Deputy Prime Minister, Robert Levy, and the rest of the Cabinet member secretaries. Yes, I'm Henry Azubike, and I serve the government of Biafra, the United States of Biafra, as Asia and Middle East Rep. Thank you. Nice to be here.
Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and introduce Honorable Uche. Go ahead, please. Unmute yourself, Mazi Uche. Honorable Sister, go to my head, please, and unmute yourself.
Good day, DPM. Good day, Cabinet members. My name is Sister Dominique Algocho-Leune. I work as the department head for religious freedom and monitoring, and I work under the Minister of Justice. And welcome, Mr. Levy. Thanks for being with us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's go to Mazucha, can you unmute?
Yes, sorry. Good evening from here, Honorable Deputy Prime Minister. Good evening, fellow Biafrans, and good evening, Dr. Jonathan, for being here today. I am the Director for European, Africa, Asia, and Oceania Affairs under the Department of State Foreign Affairs. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Honorable Uche. We have Ada, the Director for the Foreign Affairs, America. Are you here? Mute yourself, please.
Unfortunately, she's not able to be here tonight. Thank you.
Okay, that's fine. Let's go to Honorable Iwunze. Please unmute yourself.
Greetings, my Honorable Deputy Prime Minister and all cabinet members and Biafrans at large. Greetings to our special attorney who is with us today. My name is Luke Iwunze. I represent United States of Biafra in Australia. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Do we have Attorney Jane here?
She dropped off and she's back.
I'm back.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, please.
Thank you. Good morning from here, everyone. Welcome to all our guests and honorable secretaries, and also welcome to Dr. Levy. My name is Jenny Windsor, and I'm the Secretary of Justice. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Jane. We have any other cabinet members that are present here? Do we have the African rep here, please? Can you go ahead and
How are you?
Honorable Nkwocha, can you mute yourself, please?
How are you?
Okay. So, Honorable Chizaba, go ahead, please, and introduce yourself and mute yourself. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, good evening, Otumomwanya, the one. Good evening, our COS and our mother. Good evening, wonderful Biafrans. Biafrans at large, a member of the Biafran Sports and Youth. Biafrans at large, I want to greet every secretary and every cabinet member here. I want to tell Biafrans to stay focused and don't be distracted. They will do everything possible to convince you. They will bring okay and boost to try to convince you, but stay your ground. Do not move. Do not be dismayed. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Do we have any other secretary present or cabinet member? Who go 247? You still cannot unmute yourself. Do we have the African rep here? And the European rep, please. The European rep, Honorable Uche, is he available? The
Unfortunately, due to certain engagements, he's not able to be here tonight.
awesome.
For the Deputy European Representative, perhaps if you're here tonight, please, Mercy. I think Mercy just raised her hand. She's the deputy, so she can stand in for. Thank you.
Who's the person? She can go ahead. Everyone mute your phone, your gadget, please. The Deputy European Rep, please go ahead and introduce yourself.
Good evening, my Deputy Prime Minister, Cabinet members, and all ministers in the House, honorables, and all Biafrans worldwide. I'm the Deputy European Rep. I'm very sorry. Where I am right now, and all ministers in the House, honorables, and all Biafrans worldwide. Thank you very much for this.
Thank you so much. Festus African Rep, unmute yourself. Go ahead. Mr. Festus, go ahead and unmute yourself.
so much.
Honorable, can you please mute everyone? Let those who are speaking have the mic.
And our cabinet members, thank you very much, our Deputy Prime Minister. Thank you very much. And also, I thank the cabinet members. You are all welcome to this press briefing. My name is Festus Ezetuku, the African. Thank you. You are welcome. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Welcome. Do you have any other? Go ahead, Sylvanus. 1 minute. I give yourself.
You are welcome.
Oh, you cannot unmute. Hold on 1 second. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, good evening, everybody. My greeting all honorables, members, ministers.
Who is also detained on similar charges in Norway. And we've looked into this, and the Organization of Emerging African States has come to some conclusions, and we're issuing a public declaration today regarding your Prime Minister, as well as Ayaba Lucas Cho. There's these two cases are linked. As you know, Prime Minister Èkpà was taken into custody by the Finland authorities, and he remains there under investigation. What you may not know is the conditions of his detention are very harsh. Solitary confinement. His access to the outside world is limited. So we know this because we have debriefed 3 of the other 4 detainees who have since been released. There's very serious concerns on the part of OES about how they were treated. So this was done, and we believe the conditions that Cho are imprisoned under in Norway are quite similar. In Norway and Finland, of course, they could imprison people, detain people, they call it, on remand, almost indefinitely while they continue to investigate the allegations. The main concern, besides the conditions of the OAS, which we are very distressed about, the main concern is how these allegations against Cho and Èkpà came about, and who was behind these allegations. Was it the government of Finland and Norway? No, they are complicit in this, but we know that in August, a delegation of Nordic ministers, including the foreign minister of Finland, went to Abuja, where they met with representatives of Nigerian government and ECOWAS. And at that time, it was noted that in the Nigerian press, the foreign minister of Finland was quoted as saying that she would soon have Simon Èkpà arrested. Now, at the time, the prime minister was aware of that, and we just kind of wrote that off. Simon Èkpà, he's an EU citizen. This cannot happen. This is just the Nigerian press. But what was that meaning about of the Nordic ministers and the Nigerians in ECOWAS? Well, it had to do with political and economic favors that were being exchanged. And shortly thereafter, of course, Lucas Ayaba Cho was arrested in Norway in August. And again, we thought, well, maybe that's just a coincidence. But now we see Simon Èkpà arrested in November of this year on similar charges. So it's clear that this is a quid pro quo situation. It has the appearance here, the OAS, that Norway and Finland were promised favors by the Nigerian and Cameroonian governments. And in exchange for those favors, they were to deliver up, or at least take out of circulation, neutralize Simon Èkpà and Ayaba Lucas Cho. So, and that is indeed what happened, and that is indeed the appearance here. And I might point out, both Èkpà and Cho are EU citizens of Finland and Germany. That did not matter. They are sitting there in solitary confinement right now, facing charges. Now, what are the charges? Well, very similar in the case of Cho. In Norway, it is something to do with instigating crimes against humanity using the internet or some nonsense like that. And in the case of the prime minister, similar charges, except they're throwing the word terrorism about, that they're investigating. Somehow he's involved with terrorism. They don't even, specify what the terrorist organization is or what's going on with that. So the allegations are coming directly from the oppressors, from Cameroon and Nigeria. And both Cameroon and Nigeria are well-known human rights abusers. Of course, I don't need to tell you as Biafrans what has happened in Biafra and Nigeria as a whole in the last 20 years. I don't need to tell you what's going on in neighboring Amazonia for the last 5 years or more. How many people have been killed? How many people are killed each year in Nigeria? This is a fact. Yet, Finland and Norway are taking the allegations from these two countries that are the human rights abusers. So we have a lot of concern about the source of the allegations, because if there are human rights abuses, it is the direct fault of Nigeria. It's the direct fault of Cameroon. If people are defending themselves after years of being subjugated to this, that is the fault of the oppressing governments. That's not a crime. So we have a concern, and of course it is not like Norway and Finland don't know the circumstances. As you know, there was a large report issued a few months ago about the deaths of Christians in Nigeria over the last few years. But yet they're taking the information from the Nigerian government. And we see General Musa making the head of the Nigerian armed forces, making public pronouncements just in the last few weeks that he will neutralize Simon Èkpà, remove him from circulation. And we see the state governors in Nigeria saying the same thing and making new allegations against Simon Èkpà. And we see their mouthpieces in the Nigerian press and the provocateurs that are part of the security system making the same allegations. So OES is very concerned that the governments of Norway and Finland are conducting an investigation based on information that is solely provided by human rights abusers. The people who are responsible for the crimes are the ones who are accusing Simon Èkpà of the crime. So we're concerned about that, and we're coming forward with our declaration, which is in the hands of the DPM, and which we will be distributed worldwide in the next few days. We also are suggesting that if Finland and Norway are really doing an investigation of what is going on in Cameroon and Nigeria, and Amazonia and Biafra, that when they do actually discover war crimes, genocide, and crimes against humanity, which we know have happened, but those crimes are being committed by the agents and armed forces of Cameroon and Nigeria. And therefore, we're telling Norway and Finland that they need to refer the matter of the crimes being committed by Nigeria and Cameroon to the International Criminal Court, which has the appropriate level of expertise to evaluate these crimes.